Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. Last time, we saved Dr. Finkelstein by changing out his Oogie brain and performing what would normally be risky brain surgery by simply just throwing it into his head. In this episode, I'm going to be doing the secret chapter that is available inside the lightning round and showing you the alternate way of doing changing brains. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go into the lightning round first and foremost. So, how does this secret chapter work? The secret chapter is available inside of this one once we go and talk to Sally in the graveyard. So let us skip the cutscene that's going to be playing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So let's go back. And now let's go into the graveyard. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go and gather 3 things for the secret chapter. What are those 3 things? We'll find out when we talk to Sally. So let's head on over there. Now Sally's going to be inside the same place that she was beforehand, which is right next to the hanging tree and the big tree inside of the graveyard. Why she didn't return to Halloween Town, I do not know. And why you can't do this in Chapter 6, I also don't know. This is a criticism that I sort of have for this game, is that unless you knew that the secret chapter was right here, then it's easily missable. I guess it makes sense. It is called a secret chapter, but why couldn't I do this in, say, Chapter 6, where I already started in the graveyard and would have been able to talk to Sally? That's just something that I don't understand. But same as before, let's just run over here. There's no one gonna be inside the graveyard, so Sally, I need to talk to you. Secret chapter, Deadly Nightshade. As you can see, we have 3 things we're gonna have to do into this secret chapter.
Jack, you remembered to come back to me.
I don't remember you telling me that I could come back. She might have if I talked to her in Chapter 6, but I don't remember.
Well, what you said earlier kind of had me concerned.
It's about the doctor. If he tries to harm you, Jack, use the sleeping soup to knock him out. All the ingredients should be around here. If you bring them to me, I'll make the soup. Here, I'll make a list of the ingredients and put it in your sack for you to check later.
All right. Sounds like
Thank
a plan.
you, Sally. I don't know what I'd do without you.
So, what do we need? To make the sleep soup, you'll need Deadly Nightshade, Frog's Breath, and Wormswort. Deadly Nightshade grows next to the grave marked Deadly Nightshade. That's pretty obvious. There are a lot of similar looking herbs, so be careful. For Frog's Breath, first you need a frog. The doctor breeds them at the junkyard, so try there. The doctor breeds frogs? As for Wormswort, you can buy that at the shop. Alright, so we have our 3 ingredients, and since we're in the graveyard already, what we're going to be starting off with is the Deadly Nightshade. Now, the Deadly Nightshade is actually inside Hidden Place 5. Even though the note right there tells you it's in the grave marked Deadly Nightshade, it means it's on the inside of it. This is one of the other rewards that you would get for Hidden Place 5 that I ended up describing in Episode 7. Now, let's go inside there right now. There's going to be some spiders that show up trying to steal my souls. I don't want them to steal my souls. They're my souls. Plus, I need them. And in I go. Alright, so back into Hidden Place 5. Now, Santa Jack is actually rather interesting. I will use this time to talk about him. To use Santa Jack, hit the square button to throw out a present. Hit the L2 button to startle enemies. If you startle them, you will get an exclamation mark count. This is an easy way to build up exclamation marks, as you can see. Not only that, they have an alternate method. So, let's taunt this guy with my lovely little Christmas tree. Do you love my Christmas tree? Oh, it turned you into Oogie mode. I'm so sorry that you're so jealous of my tree. Here, have a present. Have a present. As you can see, it takes enemies out of Oogie mode. This is what makes Santa Jack very versatile in that you can get a lot of the exclamation mark counts up, but also get the enemies out of their Oogie mode. Of course, though, Santa Jack's presents aren't really that good right now. And that's because we need to upgrade them. The one we were currently using right now is called Possession. There are 3 presents that Santa Jack has. And we will actually be getting all 3 of them inside this episode. And this is why I built up souls off screen, because some of them are actually kind of expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Primarily one of them. Whoop. Ow. That's gonna stun me. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. Alright, let's get you guys the heck out of here. So let's deal with that. And is that all of them? Yep. And so, beating Hidden Place 5 in the secret chapter gives us the Deadly Nightshade, a versatile plant that heals the sick or poisons quick. So it's like Russian roulette, only with a 50% chance each time. So it's like playing Russian roulette with a shotgun. That's quite dangerous. So, now that we have that, our next stop is going to be to the witch's shop. While I hopefully don't trigger any of the spiders, because I hate it when they steal my souls, because sometimes they steal the 100 souls. And that hurts me most. You don't steal those souls. They're very precious. Wow. That's what I love doing, and that's what I love having the manual on sometimes. Sometimes I can target something that I didn't want to. So, let's head now back, not to Sally, but to the shop. Jack, I know you like to dance, and I know you like Sally, but we need to dance over this way. Now, for the Worm's Wart, you're actually going to need 1,000 souls in order to buy it. That sounds like a lot, but if you've been going back and doing other missions or building up in, say, Hidden Place 5, it will take no time at all to build up the 1,000 souls for the Worm's Wart. So, let us go over there and see what we can get. What we're also going to do is I'm going to be doing Corpse Kid's quiz. Again, just to build up a few more souls or possibly something else, because there is another present that Corpse Kid can give you. I was going to call him Skull Kid. He's not Skull Kid. He's not wearing Majora's Mask.
I've been really good this year. I hope I get a present from Santa Claus this year. By the way, Jack, are you ready for my quiz?
Sure, Corpse Kid. Let's take the quiz again.
Question 1.
So, what day is Halloween? It's October 31st.
Right. Question 2.
Where does Zero live? In the cemetery at Jack's house with Dr. Finkelstein. He lives in the cemetery.
That's right. Question 3.
What is Barrel's favorite holiday costume? A skeleton.
That's right. Question 4.
Who did Lock, Shock, and Barrel kidnap by mistake last year? The Easter Bunny.
That's
That is from
right.
the movie.
Question 5.
What is Jack's last tame? Skellington. They're giving me a lot
That's
of repeats.
right. Question 6.
What did Zero find Jack after he crashed his sleigh last Christmas? His key, his hat, he found his jawbone.
That's right. Question 7.
Which poison does Sally use often? That would be Deadly Nightshade, which is
That's
currently
right.
in my pocket.
Question
What is the
8.
name of the town in which Jack lives? Halloween Town.
That's
They are
right.
giving me a lot of the repeats.
Question 9.
What is inside Oogie's burlap bag? Green ooze, bugs, dirt. That would be bugs. He
That's
is the
right.
king of bugs, after all.
Question 10.
What is the public transportation does Jack ride to Christmas Town in? A bus, a steamboat, a train. That would be
That's
a train.
Let's see which unreal.
And a perfect score. And you get a golden pumpkin and hundreds of souls for your reward. So yes, you get another golden pumpkin from Corpse Kid for getting a perfect on his quiz. Now, you need to watch out for the actual quiz itself, because the quiz will throw a lot of doozies at you. There were a lot of ones that are very specific to the movie. The one that I missed twice was the Vampire Brothers one where they looked for Jack. That one's what threw me off. But now back onto the hidden chapter, we need to buy some Worm's Wart.
Huh? Wormswort? Why, of course we have that. We also have mice teeth, duck feet, and dried dog ears, all collected this morning. But I guess you wouldn't be interested in them.
No, just the Worm's Wart.
It'll always be
But
our
not just
hero,
that, we're
Jack.
also going to be getting our upgrades for Santa Jack. So let's buy Repossession, which is the
This will
cheapest
take
one.
all that screaming to
So,
the next...
With
I
Repossession,
guarantee
each time you
this
buy
will
the
take
new
all
presents,
that
what they will end up
screaming
doing
to the
is they
next
end up
level.
increasing in range in what they do. Now we have our two new ones, Scared Stiff and Cold Front. Cold Front is going to be our method of attacking with Santa Jack. Scared Stiff is a method of stunning. What does Scared Stiff do? You might notice that inside the graveyard there was those statues that were spewing out that purple mist. If Jack gets hit by that, he actually gets stunned and he gets stars around his head. A similar thing occurs when you get hit by a club that was thrown by an Oogie mode troll skeleton. Well, that's pretty much what this present does. I will admit, I do not use this present that much at all. I rarely use it. I am not a big fan of it. But for completionist's sake, we're gonna need to buy it all. So, now let's buy that, and we have our new one, which is Cold Front. Cold Front is pretty much as it sounds, will freeze our enemies. Now, Cold Front, when combined with Pumpkin King Jack, can do a 1-2 hit combo. If you freeze them, then firebomb them. Most enemies will end up instantly dying. But as you can see, it is quite expensive to buy. And for level 3, it's 10,000 souls. This is the main reason why I bought everything. So, there we go. That takes care of that. And finally, we're going to be buying Wormswort.
I guarantee this will take all that screaming to the next level. You're always...
So, we talked to her. She's all sold out. We have every single upgrade in the game for Santa Jack, Pumpkin King Jack, and the Soul Robber. So, now that we have our new presents, how do we change to them? Hit the triangle button once, and you will cycle through the presents. It will always start Repossession, Scared Stiff, then Cold Front. I will show them off outside, but first, I need to buy myself some souls. I've never seen her do that, actually. That's actually rather humorous. So, we're going to be buying ourselves a bunch of red souls, because I used a lot of them. And there we go. That takes care of that. So, there we go. We have every single upgrade in the game. And pretty much the Witch's Shop now, for the most part, is done. We don't really need to do anything with it. But, let's show off our new presents. So, let's throw out Scared Stiff. When you launch this one, as you can see, we have a rocking horse. Now, one thing, I probably should have not fully upgraded it, but Scared Stiff actually does change its present of what it is. Level 1 is the duck with bullet holes inside it. That was from the first movie and is actually a question that Corpse Kid will ask. The level 2 is a cat Jack-in-the-Box sort of thing that will scare you. And what is our Cold Front? It is a lovely pumpkin snowman. Now, this is always the same. It's always been a pumpkin snowman. It's just level 1 was a lot smaller. Level 3 is obviously a lot larger. So, now that we're done with that and we have the Wormswort, we now need to go and get the Frog's Breath from Dr. Finkelstein's frog breeding farm. Now, this is the most difficult part of the secret chapter. What do I mean by that? It is very easy to screw this up. And if you screw it up, you're gonna have to exit an area and go back in. It's really annoying to get the correct frog, believe me. But first things first, we need to firebomb these areas. And now we're gonna go into the junkyard, which is to the left. As I was saying, we were gonna be going there later. So, the doctor's lab and the doctor's junkyard. But, of course, because things can't be simple, we have Trick and Treat to give us a little bit of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze them. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Trick, stop. Don't do that. Trick, stop. There we go. Guess what? Firebomb! I think I killed Trick just now. No, I didn't kill Trick. Wow, he's almost dead, though. Now he is. Oh, I gotta change you out of that treat. Bad. There we go. Boom. Oh, that didn't kill him. I'm rather surprised about that. Either way, though, that takes care of that. So let us break those, which are annoying. You. And throw that at you. Or completely screw up. Nope. Fine, I'll just break you. Shoot. Boom. There we go. So, that deals with that. And guess what? Every time you screw up, you're going to have to fight those enemies over again, which is annoying. I mean, it's just trick and treat, yeah, but it's still annoying. So, what are we going to have to do right here? What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to flame all of these at the same time in order to open it up. So, pull this closer with the Soul Robber so we can get a firebomb just to make life easier. Because if you don't flame them all at the same time, you have a small window. It is possible to not move this thing and change it, but it's really annoying. So, that should be close enough. And firebomb. And it opens up the area, as you can see. So, here's the doctor's frog breeding farm. This is a nightmare. This is actually what caused me to first learn how to cut. That has to be the frog. I have to sneak up on it. Yeah, that's not the easy part, because guess what? The frogs will freak out very easily. And guess what these type of frogs give you? They give you the blue exclamation marks, which causes them to run away. And I see which frog is the right one. I'm actually targeted on the right one. I'm rather lucky. Oops. And... No, 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 no! Get over here, get over here, get over here! Nope, 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 nope! Oh! Dang it! Because I grabbed the wrong frog, they all went to hide. They won't be coming back out, so you have to leave the area and come back in. This is what takes the longest with this mission for the secret chapter. This is why I normally don't do the secret chapter. I'm doing it just for sake of LP, but it's just annoying. So, I'm going to cut ahead until I get the correct frog, which can take quite a while, let me tell you. Come back, please. Come back. This is the worst part of this mission. I'm glad I don't do this at all. It's annoying and I lost my target. God damn it. Let's see the frog. Where'd he go? There he is. Huzzah! Ha-ha! You little dick. Breath captured from a frog. Useful for certain stews. The worst part of this mission by far. Guess what? The frogs die. I'm sorry, Doctor. Now, you can actually hit the frogs to hit them away. But you hit one of them even once. Or if you even grab the wrong one even once, it will cause all of them to freak out and run away. That took a while. You also can't run. If you run, then that will startle all the frogs to run and jump into their little pond, and they won't come out again unless you go leave the area and go back in. That is annoying, takes way too long, and honestly is the worst part of the secret chapter. And honestly, it's one of the worst things in the game, actually. There is no real other mission inside this game that requires you to do something as precise as that. And I'm glad that the game doesn't do that, but I hate it that it was done in a secret chapter. Even the other secret chapter that we're going to be doing inside this game later on is loads easier than this one, if only because I don't have to worry about something like the frogs. In fact, I don't want to see those stupid frogs ever again. But now that we have all of the ingredients for the soup, we're going to go and take it to Sally. Once I get the soup, I will be cutting to when I start up changing brains, and I will show you the alternate method for it. So, Sally! I ended up spending some hard-earned money and a lot of time playing with frogs. Please make me some soup. Preferably chicken noodle. I don't know how you're gonna work the poison into it, though.
Is this everything you need?
Yes, Jack. I knew you could do it. Finished. Once the doctor takes a sip of this soup, he'll be out like a light.
Thanks, Sally. I'll try to save the doctor without hurting a hair on his head. If he had any.
I only could wear a toupee. And what is your reward for doing a secret chapter? Well, we get our sleepy soup for this one, and I should mention that the sleepy soup is a one-time only item. If you want to do it again, and you want to do Dr. Finkelstein's fight again, you're gonna have to use something else. You're gonna have to do the mission all over again. But you don't get graded for secret chapters. No. Instead, we get 2,000 souls. You get a soul bonus when you do the secret chapters. So it'd be good for you if you want to get the souls, but Hidden Place 5 still exists. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That takes care of the secret chapter of the game. So I'm going to finish up chapter 7 right now, and I will meet you guys inside of Changing Brains. That took 20 minutes to get the frog! Oh my god. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that, you know how long it took me to get that stupid frog. So, without further ado, let us now go on to Chapter 8 and give the doctor his sleeping soup. Oh, doctor, I have the anesthesia this time when I do my surgery. Probably should have started with that in the first place. Oh well.
Dr. Finkelstein, why are you doing this?
Ah, Jack, I see you managed to make it here. You've been busy, Jack. I think it's time for you to rest.
No, I think you should. I have this lovely soup that'll do the job just
Oogie
fine.
switched your brain.
Shall we begin?
Why am I leaving this
think
in?
you'll
This
like
scene is
this
actually modified if you have the
surprise.
sleeping soup.
I
That's why I'm
made
leaving it in.
especially for you.
Oh, but I already had a death machine. I broke it.
I have to switch the doctor's real brain back to save him. Let's see. If I open his head from behind, then get in front of him and throw his real brain in... Yes! That should work. Wait a minute. I have the sleeping soup that Sally made.
Now I just need to get the doctor who wants to kill me to eat the soup that is clearly not poisoned. Oh, hey, that worked out just fine. I just love that. Did Jack just go up to him and say, "Here, doctor, before you kill me, have this soup"? So, that's not even the best part about what the sleeping soup does. No lyrics. Yep. No lyrics. But you gotta watch out because he will wake up the moment you throw in a brain. And he just suddenly starts singing up right in the same spot in which he's supposed to. Very good timing, Doctor. I will admit that was amazing. Rather hilarious, too. Right, so let us open up his head again. Right, so let us open up his head. I'm gonna do a let's dance just to make this easier, because otherwise I will just run into problems. Ow! Alright, let's wait for this to start. Right. Right. Come on. There we go. This should be enough. 5. And time to be quiet because these are still a pain in the butt to do. That is still difficult. Great. I gotta do another Let's Dance just to get the S rank. I'm gonna wait, Doctor. I need to get your head to do an S rank, because if I get the S rank on this right now, then it'll be easier. So then I don't have to do it later. Right. Open up his head. Right.
It's a crazy web you're weaving. Oogie Boogie will soon be leaving.
Right. Right. If I can get his head open. Get up. There goes the S rank.
How can Oogie do this to you?
It seems you've lost your crown. In a few mere moments, you'll be 6 feet in the ground.
Dang it. Come on, let's just do this, because I got hit 5 times. There goes the S rank. But I'm still going to be quiet, because I like to concentrate during these.
2, 1. People thought you're roting. Oh, the doctor is disconcerting. God, oh, jeez. Your thinking is all wrong. You shoot and attack me and roll. All right, I'm not your enemy. I'm the when this is all over, good friends we will be.
The secret to doing these actually is to keep in time with the music. I will say that right now, because there are some people who have a hard time keeping in sync with the music. So, here you go, Doc. There we go. That beats Dr. Finkelstein and robs me of my S rank because I got hit 5 times. So close. So, let's skip all the cutscenes. And end this off crying myself to sleep because I still have to do it again to get the S rank. Although that's not too bad because I do like Dr. Finkelstein's fight. But the clear time should be an S.
Clear time.
God dang it, 55 seconds too long.
Combo. Damage.
I wasn't even getting the S in the first place.
Marks count.
Either way, though, that takes care of the secret chapter and the alternate way of doing changing brains, ladies and gentlemen. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This is Bronoxis1359. Next time, we're going to be tackling Chapter 9 and heading off to the pumpkin patch. See you guys then.